Okay, this is lesson 1.2b, where we are still working with fractions, but we are recognizing whether or not the fraction is in improper form or if it is a mixed number fraction. And really the goal here for me is to have you be able to recognize whether or not we are in improper form or mixed fraction form, and how you use your calculator to convert from one form to another. Again, I just feel like it is more useful to you at this point in your lives to teach you how to use things like a calculator, which should always be available to you from now on in your lives. How to use those tools properly to help you arrive at the answers that you need. So the key thing that we need to know here, what is improper form when we're talking about a fraction? Improper form is a fraction in which the numerator, that means the top number, is larger than the denominator, which is the bottom number. Okay, so improper is when the top number is bigger than the bottom. Okay, this is different from a mixed number, and a mixed number is where we have a number and then a proper fraction. Okay, and a proper meaning a smaller number in the numerator in the top and then a larger number in the bottom. So for this first set of examples, numbers 10 through 15, we are being given an improper fraction. See how on number 10, 19 is on top of 6. 19 is bigger than 6, so this is improper. And we want to write it as a mixed number to where it's not improper, but it means the same fraction still, means the same value. So again, depending on which calculator you have, if you're using a Casio, a little bit more straightforward, you're just going to hit the fraction button, and on a Casio, that's going to look kind of like this. There's a box over a box, and you would put 19 in the top and then 6 in the bottom and then hit equals. And then it would tell you 3 and then 1/6 as the answer, hopefully. Or you might have to push another button to get it into mixed fraction form, because this is simplified. We'll get to that. If you're using a TI calculator, you're going to push 19 and then this ABC button, and then you're going to put 6, and it's going to make it look again like this into your calculator. So you're going to have 19 ABC 6 and then hit equals, and it's going to look like this: 3, and then it's kind of looking like a U, and then 1/6, meaning 3 is the whole number, the regular number, and then 1/6 is 1/6 is a fraction. So that's how we would read it on our calculator. So again, this is mainly just typing it in and seeing how to type it in correctly and how to arrive at the correct answer. On number 11, I have -26/3. Again, this is improper because 26 is larger than 3. We need to make it a mixed fraction. So I would type in -26 first, and then my fraction button, and then hit 3, and then equal sign, and I will get -8 2/3. Okay, mixed number because I have a whole number and then a fraction. 17/2, I would type in 17, hit the fraction button, and then 2. So 2 is in the bottom, and I get 8 as my whole number, my regular number, and then 1/2 as my fraction. And again, these are proper fractions because 1 is smaller than 2, my smaller numbers in the numerator. Okay, 21/4 for number 13. Push 21 and then 4, and that as a mixed fraction is 5 1/4. Number 14, we have 7/3. So type in 7, fraction button, 3. Again, I'll go over with this in class and make sure all of you know how to use these buttons. This is 2 1/3. And last, for improper to mixed, we have -35. It goes in the top. Again, the negative goes with the top number. Hit your fraction button and put 8 in the bottom, equal sign, and we're going to get -4 3/8. Okay, so that was going improper to mixed. Okay, on numbers 16 through 21, we are being given a mixed number to start with, where we have a regular number and then a proper fraction. And we want to put it in proper form. We want to make that big number out front go away and then have a big number on the top part of the fraction and a small number on the bottom part. Now, in 6th grade or so, 6th and 7th grade, you probably learned something called the backwards C method, which you would use to convert it. Again, I do not expect you to have to do that method in high school. You could use your calculator. If you're using a TI, you would have to type it in 3, and then you'd hit that ABC button because 3 was the first number we're given. And then you would hit 1 for the numerator of the fraction, hit ABC again, and then hit 5 for the denominator. That's the order. This right here is the order you would type it into a TI. And it's going to look like this: 3 backwards L, 1 backwards L, and 5. Now that's what it's going to look like in the window. And then I want you to push this sequence. If you're using a TI, you need to push the green button that says second, and then push the button, the fraction button again, A, B, C, and then equals, and it's going to tell you that this is equal to or the same thing as 16 over 5. But can you see how that is improper now? We have a bigger number over a smaller number, and we do not have anything in front of it like we did with this 3. So that's the way we would use our calculator to convert it, and I'll keep talking that through. Okay, for number 17, we have the fraction 7 2/3. We want to make it improper, so you would type into your calculator 7, ABC button, 2, ABC, 3, and then hit the second button, and then hit the ABC button again, and hit equal sign, and it's going to tell you that this is the same thing as 23 over 3. Okay, moving on, number 18, we have -1 and 9/10. What is that as an improper fraction? So into your calculator, you would do the sequence -1, ABC, 9, ABC, 10, and then you're going to push the green second button, and again, that green second button is in the top left-hand corner. Then hit ABC again, and then equals, and that is equal to -19 over 10. Number 19, we have -2 and 11/13. So in our calculator, we would do negative sign. Remember, it's that negative at the bottom. -2, ABC 11, ABC 13, and then second, then ABC, and it would tell us this was the same as -37 over 13. Okay, two more, and again, I doubt any of you will be actually watching this video because we'll be doing it together in class, but 2 more. Number 20, I have -4 and 3/7. So we would do -4, ABC 3, ABC 7, second, ABC, and this equals -31 over 7. Okay, one more negative, or not even negative, it's just 10 and 1/8. So 10, ABC 1, ABC 8, second, ABC, equal sign, and that would be the same as 81 over 8. So the takeaway from today's lesson is that mixed or improper form, okay, we have a bigger number in the numerator, smaller number in the denominator. A mixed number has a regular number out front and then a proper fraction with a small number over a big number. And the takeaway too is knowing how to use our calculators to convert from one form to another, and every type of model of calculator does it differently, and we will practice how to convert doing this in class.